Contestant number 8, Glenn Duko. Oh God, an icebreaker. Oh God, an icebreaker, Glenn Duko.
Thank you. Icebreaker speeches. Imagine what icebreaker speech you would love to hear. Would it possibly be Abraham Lincoln? Or Martin Luther King? Or Helen Keller's? Now, the icebreaker speech that I would love to hear, I'm going to present to you tonight for the very first time. God's icebreaker speech. I thought we'd be in the bigger room. Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, invited guests, Mohammed Murray, International President, and other mortals. When I first joined Toastmasters, they said that I needed to give an icebreaker speech. Well, I have a confession. I don't like public speaking. I very rarely do it. I'm very good one-on-one, which a lot of you know. John, George, and Peter, I know what you're doing. Stop it. It all comes back to speaking in public makes me nervous, makes me uncomfortable, and it comes from the very first time I ever public spoke. It was when I was giving the 10 Commandments to Moses. The entire nation of Israel was listening. And you may remember that wonderful Cecil B. DeMille movie with Charlton Heston, with his flowing white hair and his flowing white beard and his flowing white robe, and me as a burning bush. So what happens when you get uncomfortable public speaking? Your arms shake a little bit, your heart goes a little fast, you get some butterflies. I burst into flames. That's what happened to me. I burst into flames. And that's where I got that silly name, Holy Smokes. And the other names I've been given by you, I've got names of Father, God, Abba, Jehovah, Yahweh. Funny how I got the name Yahweh. I was talking to Moses. I was talking to Noah. I always mix those two up. And I was saying, Noah, build me an ark. An ark? No way! Yahweh! And that's how I got the name Yahweh. One of the other names I've been given by you is the Great Creator, because some of the things I created pretty much everything, actually. But one of the things I'm most proud of creating was this great garden. It was just east of Eden, up by Poughkeepsie, and it had everything. Everything I could think of, everything I loved was in it. There were mountains and waterfalls, there were trees, birds, and fish. It was solar powered. It was totally recyclable. It was even gluten-free. It was perfect. And then I took one extra step. I created Adam and Eve, man and woman. I created you, my children. And I did the rookie mistake that every rookie parent did. Was I brought my wonderful children home and I brought them into my wonderful creation, my living room, my garden, and I put them down and I said, you can play with anything you want. This is all yours. But you see this? Don't touch it. Don't touch this. See this? And then I just walked out for a second. I had to check an email. And when I got back, all hell had broken loose. Oh myself, oh myself, oh myself, oh myself. I picked them up and I had to shove them outside, and I came back and I had to baby-proof the entire place. It was never the same again because they wouldn't listen to me. And ever since that moment, for eons, I've been trying to get you to listen to me. And I've tried everything. I've sent angels and prophets and plagues. I've even written a book. Nothing. So I've joined Toastmasters. Because in this, what century is this for you? What century? Come on, 21st century, thank you. In this, your 21st century, I apparently have a lot to learn. Because my old speaking style of, thou shalt not, apparently doesn't work anymore. Just look at Miley Cyrus and Wrecking Ball. So this, being my very first Toastmaster speech, I'm very excited to get your feedback. And I'm also very interested to see who's going to evaluate me. Because with your feedback, I'll become a great Toastmaster competent communicator. And for the very first time, I'll be comfortable speaking, and I won't burst into flames and have that name holy smokes. And for the very first time, I'll be able to deliver my message so that you, my children, will be able to hear it, understand it, and embrace my message. And if everything goes right, maybe, just maybe, for the very first time, when I say, see this, don't touch it, you won't touch it! Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.